is exactly like the second law of thermodynamics. She says, entropy means the universe tends toward disorder, and she says, entropy means it takes energy to maintain things, and sometimes things need to fall apart. And she says, consider a gas in a 1 liter container. And she says, consider a solid at 298 Kelvin. And she says, we are not at equilibrium. And I don't know if she's joking now, don't know if I should tell her not to precipitate out of my life, or tell her that if chemistry can't handle us, then maybe we should move on to geology. She's shifting over me like a tectonic plate. I don't want to stop melting. And she says she is becoming a volcano. And I say, let me erupt with you. We can be the porphyry that tiled the floors of Rome's imperial palaces, purple and crimson, as strong as granite. You and I can be porphyry. And she says, no, I am obsidian. I cool too fast, and I am brittle and sharp. I will cut you, and your blood will not stain my jagged edges. She doesn't say, I don't love you anymore. She says, love is a pathogen. It's a disease. She says, you make me weak, and that doesn't sound like a good thing coming from her. It sounds like lowered T-cell counts. It sounds like lungs filled with fluid. It sounds like infection. And I say love is an extremophile. Love is hypolytic bacteria under a rock in the coldest desert in the world. And I am anaerobic. I live where there is no light. I live where there is no oxygen. Burn me with your touch or freeze me with your hate. I will live. Shoot me into space. After 20 or 500 light years, I will find life again. She says the probable fact of intelligent life somewhere in the universe doesn't make it any less lonely down here. And I say, so we chart the stars, and we know that somewhere they're burning even as we freeze, and we name them after our heroes, and we let them tell our stories. And she says they are dead light, and they cannot hear us. And I say the nearest star to you is 4 light years away. The light you see was born from Proxima Centauri when you were in 10th grade. That light doesn't remember Confucius or Shakespeare. It remembers your neon high tops and the Hunger Games and the shortcuts you took on the way home from school and the first time you cried on the phone to your best friend. And I say you are not as alone as you think you are.